Hey, my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Initial energy, unrestrained, restricted. Um, it's usually finances that holds them back. That's what the Four of Pentacles is about. It's about, um, having financial difficulty. Uh, and that way it's heavy on them because they want to be the one that provide for you, right? That's what masculines feel like they need to do. And in order to move forward in the connection, to pull away from, I hear third parties, it's going to take a lot of financial restraint. So, and I'm not saying that you're not worth it. They're not saying you're not worth it. They're just trying to figure out how do I do that, right? When they don't realize that they just have to let go, let God, um, know that everything happens for a reason, and it's a lot of people put value money and put value in it when the value is in themselves, and it's learning that self-value. Okay. um can I have where the divine masculine is in the connection for the divine feminine for the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? Wow. Okay. Popping out there. They want that stable beginning with you, that new stable beginning, right? That's what the Ace of Pentacles is. And Pentacles is stability in its new beginning, right? They've had a tower moment, and I keep telling you guys this. I tell it in the collective. I tell it in all the signs. It's all coming out. They are really having a lot of things happening, and they're just falling apart, right? Um, so the tower is basically when they're broken down to everything. It's what we would call a dark night of the soul. So when you go through a dark night of the soul, even them, it's when we do our healing. It's a lot of healing, and like I've been saying, anytime they put anything above the connection, and hold on one moment. Sorry about that. Anything, no matter what it is, puts over the connection, it's going to be taken. Um, whether it's a job, um, baby mama, baby daddy, children, and now it is kids. In the past, um, third parties, whatever it is, okay, drugs, alcohol, it's all going to be, everything's going to be money stripped down, okay. Um, and they're also, I'm kind of like all over the place because that's where they're at, but um I've been saying this in the past, and in the past they had kind of left kids alone, but now they're having issues when it comes to children, and that's another reason, if they have kids, um that is holding them back, because it's being threatened that they're going to not have a relationship with them, or something is affecting that. um, Realizing, which is hard, because you can't, your children have to come first, you have to come first, but when you lose everything, right, or it's restricted from you, it's because they're not getting on their path, it's not getting on their purpose, right, and moving where they need to do. um, it's a difficult lesson to learn. In feminines, they have a lot to do. So if you have done everything you needed to do, this depends on if you've done everything you needed to do, which is cut all negativity out of your life, isolate yourself, get away from the 3D job. No, it's not easy to get away from the 3D job, right? But if you're pulling away from it and you're looking to get into your purpose and you're getting on your mission, you're doing all that, you've done the inner child healing, right? You're never going to stop. You're never going to have be completely finished with that, but you've done a big bulk of it. um, these are things that are happening. They're going to be happening towards them anyway, because we are going towards the end of the year of the union, and 23 is the year of celebration. Now, keep in mind, everybody's journey is at a different level, okay? And two, um, there's twin flames born every day, right? The ones that have been here for a while, the ones that are in it, that's the ones that it's going to affect the most, okay? They're also in that King of Cup energy. The King of Cup energy is they're taking him down, and they're in love with you anyway, but they're putting him in that King of Cup energy where they are obsessed with you. Okay, obsessively obsessed with you. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to make it fit, because this is a really good energy, right? They're just having a realization. They're just having that tower. It's like everything's falling apart. Why? Now they're obsessed with you. Now they're thinking about you, and they're realizing, okay, I need to come forward to this person. I know I've been taking a while, right? And it has been all on timing, and it has been protection, not just on yours, but on their part too, right? And stepping into their love, right? Because they see you as their lover, right? Can I have you clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please? Right, and then they do choose that you are that. Oh my God, I love it when I say all this stuff, and it's just like, okay, so you are that option, right? You are the only option. So they know that you are the one for the stable beginning, right? You're going to give that to them, okay? They're having that tower moment that they know that it's been on divine timing. Everything's happening for them, not to them, and they see that it is. They've been waiting on God, right? They've been waiting on timing, and they're realizing, hey, they're telling them, look, you got to take action. So now is the time of action. Okay, now is the time of action. The energy is now a time of action. We've been in reflection. Now it's for action. Okay, and I'm telling you guys that we not only have the King of Cups here, it is clarified by the Two of Cups. Okay, so they know that you're it. They want to give you, they want to exchange that, right? And I also have the Lovers in here. So they are so full of, this is loving energy. They need to act on this energy, okay? Six of Swords. So we have this action, this movement with the Six of Swords. What is it towards, right? Towards that loving energy. It's towards dropping all the burdens. They have to drop all those burdens that they've been having. They're being told it's time to act. It's time to act, Lovers. Okay? And become that humble person, right? What's the connecting energy? Thank you. Yes. You guys want to talk. You want to communicate. Pages, I have two pages. They're both students. Okay, pages are students. They're immature. You could have, this person could be younger than you too. Pages of Swords is about knowledge and communication. It's about not learning how to communicate properly. It's like you both keep wanting to message each other. You put a message down, right? And you go to send it, but you don't. You like erase it all, and then you start over, right? And then you start over, and they do the same thing, and it's going back and forth, and that's that energy. Like you need to go there, right? Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, right? Learning, they're being shown and being taught, how do I come forward to give them this stable beginning? Okay. How do I do it? What do I need to do? Well, you got to let go of the past. You got to let go of the past, and you got to heal. Okay. You got to focus. Focus on yourself, right? You got to be in your knowing and know it's all going to work out. Anytime that you doubt, you put delay. Anytime that you look for validation, and you go outside and you look for validation for other people, you talk about the connection to look for validation because you're wanting them to say, yeah, hey, this is the right person for you. You're wanting all that. You don't need it. You just need to know it. Okay? You need to know it. You need to know it. Oh, you need to know it. Like I said, Ace of Pentacles, right? Stable beginning, new stable beginning. They know that you're the only option. You're the only way they're going to get that. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't twist things, because my masculine, Stephen's always telling me I overthink, right? Well, when it comes to us, sometimes I do overthink, but I can also tell him what he's thinking. So, and that drives him crazy. So what I'm saying is, they still have to choose themselves in their own healing. Okay. I'm not telling you guys to put them over yourself either. That's not what I mean. It means they have to heal. You have to heal. You have to choose your happiness, right? And to get to that happiness, you're that option. You're the only option. Okay. You're the only option. You're the only option. They're being shown that. They're being shown, look, I've been just like, okay, I'm just going to leave it up to God, up to the divine, the universe. They're going to give me what I want, right? Well, okay, yeah, we're going to do that, but we're going to break you down to nothing, right? And you need to act, right? You ask him for it, but you're just standing there waiting and not taking any action towards it, right? So then they're saying, look, you're going to have to take action because it's time for action. The time is now, okay? Look, I know you're in love with this person. You're consumed by them. They consume you. You want to give them. You want to exchange cups with them, right? Right? That you're taking forever. You're taking forever to do it because you won't let go of these burdens, right? You got to let go of the burdens in order to move forward, okay? Right? To get back into this loving energy, right? And be your humble self. Be humbled. They're being humbled. Every time you have that dark night of the soul, every time that things come down, they're being humbled. They're being put back into that star. Because that's the star is being stripped down bare naked to where you became, how you came into this world. It's being and stepping back in that power and knowing who you truly are, right? And like I said, that connecting energy, you guys, it's a miscommunication. Miscommunication. You need to learn how to communicate properly with your twin flame. Okay. So if you run to your twin flame and you say, okay, I heal, you heal, okay, and then everything's going to go the other. It's going to go one through one ear and out the other if they are not familiar and if they don't know who they truly are. So that's not going to help you. Okay. It's just knowing it, right? It's learning, it's getting and growing through the connection to where you can get to that point and openly talk about it. I can openly talk about it with mine. But we've been in this connection for a while, and I've done a lot of major healing in this past year. I mean, a major healing, which is necessary. Everything that happens in the connection is necessary for us to both heal. If you choose not to heal, then you're not going to be in connect. You're not going to get into union, right? For instance, I can tell you the way it is with our connection. Like yesterday, right? We were together, and all of a sudden his energy changed, and I'm like, he's like, well, Miss, you know everything. What's going on with me right now? Because all of a sudden he got sad, and I'm like, well, I don't know everything, but what I do know is, and I told him what was going on in his head without him giving me any indication, right? And he just looked at me and he just looked at me. He didn't like it. He doesn't like that I can get into his head, and he's like, oh, screw you. And laughed. It's like, oh my God, how do you know that? How do you know that? Well, I know it because we're connected. We're the same. We're the same. We're the same, right? And I just have that ability. I mean, I can read people. I have that ability. It's just who you are. It's just who I am, right? And I'm not ashamed of it. That's another thing. You guys have to step into your power, and not everybody's going to understand what you do, right? And what I do. I don't tell everybody about it because one, it's not going to do me any good. And to talk to somebody about what I do and they're not going to understand it, right? I'm not here to defend it. I'm just here to do what I do. I'm here to do. I'm guided to do, right? I'm guided. I didn't start my channel until I think it's been 6 months now, right? And I do it because I was guided to do it. I say what I say because it's what I'm given to say. And to me, I don't do it for, the reason I do it is because I know there's somebody out there that needs that help, that needs that little push, that needs that clarity. And I do the opposite. I do the masculine side. Everybody else usually just does the feminine and tells you where you're at, what you need to do. I can do that privately with you because everybody's different. I give you clarity of where your masculine is and what they are going through, because that's what, before I started my channel and when I was searching for it, that's what I always wanted to know. Yes, it is important to know what we need to do to get the connection to move forward because we're the leaders. But I always wanted to know, where are they at? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Right? And that's just what I was guided to have that kind of format, right? Eventually, what I'm going to do when I get a couple more decks is I'm going to do both sides. So eventually, so look for that eventually, okay? There's just certain decks that I want, which aren't really available around where I live. So anyway, but anyway, and can I have some messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? And what would they say to them at this very moment in time, to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? Goodness, okay, these. Okay, anything else? Okay. All right. I've never been loved like this before. I don't know how to accept it. That's normal. I see that all the time. It's what they're learning, right? That's what I'm saying. Your students are learning how to do that, right? Because of you, I stand victorious. Okay. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but trust me, I'm coming. So they are working on it. Okay. I will see you soon. So look for some contact. Is it going to be physical contact? Not necessarily, but look for contact. They might call you. They might have a video message, or I don't know. You keep me grounded, right? I admire you. And I knew the first time I saw you, you were the one. And that scared them. All right? All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right? See you till next time.